Hey guys, just going to do a fairly quick video. Back to that again, are we? Here we are. Just about selecting low range and when to select it. Now obviously we're already in low range. We're gone up over Tomahawk and it's quite rough here, and I just thought, I kept thinking about people that ask and have a bit of trouble with it. So just a dedicated video just for that. So what we're going to do here, you can see we're in drive. We're going to pop it in neutral. There it is in neutral. We've got second start on, so we'll just turn that off anyway. Right, so here's our selector. So in neutral, literally we're in LL, right, is for low range lock. That's a center diff lock. Then you've got neutral. Then you've got, so basically your movement is like this anyway. Okay, across like that. So that's your normal driving. You can engage your diff lock when driving if your wheels aren't spinning and you're in a straight line. So driving dead straight, you can just go like that while you're driving and the center diff will lock. You can go like that and unlock it as well. They say as long as you don't over 80 Ks to go into lock. Under 80 Ks, it's just a guide though, right? You can unlock it like that anytime, right? To go into low range, it's forward, across, and straight in like that, right? When the engine's cold and your transfer case oil is cold, right, it can cause some crunching or whatever. Now I'm going to just show you, right? Let's do it a different way. Let's go across. Let's go neutral. Now we're in neutral. We're going to have nothing if you're neutral, right? Now when you're going to, it's a little bit firmer. I prefer to do it like straight across, right? There's no, just a momentary pause, right? You know, you can stop there if you like. If you're going to tow the vehicle, you probably want to be in neutral, but that's another story. That's another video, right? So, but for us, we're hitting this track so low, and then in the 120, second start button to get that on. Now here we're going to go back to first and crawl over this rough stuff. Let's check it out. All right, so let's cruise down. It's a bit rough, like, okay, so we've done a lot of rough track work today. We haven't made any video on it because, you know, sometimes I just go, I don't know, I should just make all the videos. No, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. But, you know, some people want to see all the tracks and routes. We've got a heap of videos now. Turning full lock on these rocks is more risky than what I'm about to do. So I'm going to actually do because we can. So there's a lot of different techniques on the tracks that you want to use. I'm going to use a 3-point turn for this one, right? Because, yeah, it is quite rough, and I'd rather have my tyres straight if I can, and picking the exact line that I want, right, to avoid damage to the sidewall. See how, you know, I did the move on the smooth ground, and of course in the video it doesn't look steep or rough or anything anyway. We're picking a line that's quite protective for our vehicle and tyres. That's how we roll, and a bit of comfort as well. It smooths out a bit here, so it's all good. Anyway guys, I'm pretty sure unless you want any other information, that's pretty much it. Now me coming down here, once it smooths out a little bit, we'll just let it hit second. At the moment it's still in first, keeping our speed down. The objective when you're driving the vehicle is to protect it. So if you see a lump of rocks like I just saw underneath the vehicle, I move to the right. My tyres, so if I see a big rock, I want it outside of my vehicle track, right? So I'm not putting it under the car. I want it outside of it. I want to dodge it, right? So I don't scrape underneath the undercarriage of the vehicle. Now, if it's not possible to scrape it, then I'm going to put my wheels up on the rock. So then at least the wheels are lifting the vehicle up, rather than have your wheels each side and that high ground scraping underneath the undercarriage. Like rocks and stuff, it's not going to be any big deal if you've got the underbody protection, especially like that K-on gear, you know, 4mm plate and whatever. It's not going to matter. But we've got that bash plate. We're not maxed out on underbody protection. We like to take the care and drive right to look after the vehicle also. Anyway guys, that was a quick one, just a bit about how to and not to engaging low range specifically. And obviously on the 150 it's different. The advantage is on a turn like that, you can be in low range, but as you come up to the turn, you can flick your diff lock off because it's a separate button. That's your center diff lock. That's locking the front to the rear, okay? So on a turn like that, I'd turn it off because why? Well, you're going down the hill, so you don't need the traction, and your drive line's binding up a little bit and it's putting pressure on things, and it can also put more pressure on your tyres. You're turning, you know, more wheel spin, kind of forcing a wheel spin or forcing a tyre to turn into a sharp rock when I've just gone into second now. It's a bit of a rough ride, guys, because it is quite a rocky track. Funny like that, rocky track, not called rocky track. If you want to see where we've been, look, this one, it's not that exciting, so we're not going to worry about naming tracks and stuff like that. But we've got some other videos. We did one, I think it's called, what's it called? Into Sheepyard to Craig's Hut and Beyond Hut Run or something like that. It goes for about an hour, so check that out. It names an awesome route that most people can do if you've got a PRADO or a four-wheel drive, that sort of thing. So we've been up over the top of the mountain here. This is a seasonal road closure, obviously open at the moment. One of those ones that's you know, closed from Cup, what is it? Queen's Birthday till Cup. Normally that gate to be closed, so don't come up from this side. We're headed down. Yeah, we've got a bit of trouble here. We've got a tree down here. We go. Got to sort this out. Bada bing, bada boom. Work out this one and get back to you soon. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, subscribe and turn the bell on. We've got more awesome information coming your way. See ya.